Hare Krishna. Dandava pranams, dear devotees, friends, Hare Krishna. So tonight we're going to hear part of the story of this beautiful personality, Sri Prahlada, a great, how do you define, more than a hero, more than a great devotee, this great personality who can give us so much help and guidance and courage and encouragement in our life. And if we get time, we'll end with a little bit the discussion of Sri Radharaman, a very beautiful form of Sri Krishna who appeared on this day of this Titi, this Vedic auspicious day. This form of Krishna is very dear to us. He is also the name of our Krishna here, Radharaman. Raman means who is very playful, blissfully absorbed in his loving affairs with Sri Radha. So Radharaman. When we chant Hare Rama, this is referring to Radharaman. So Hare Rama. Hare is the name for Sri Radha. And so some people think Ram is Balaram, but according to the Gaudiya Vaishnav literature and the teachers, Rama is Radharaman. Because Hare Radha is never with Balaram. In his internal potency, Anangamanjari, she is serving. But this Hare Rama is Radharaman. So what is the importance of Radharaman? It's very important, deity of Krishna. Very important mood of Krishna. Every deity is a mood and a reciprocation with his devotee. So therefore God appears in many forms. Every devotee, like who is your Thakurji? Right? So our Thakurji is Sri Radharaman in this very magnificent form. Magnificent form of divine love. So the question for the day also is this topic: where is God? Where is God? Mallory, where is God? Oh, everywhere. Where is God? Vrindavan Chandra.
He's in this milk.
He's in this milk. Someone who knows a lot of Harikatha, referring to an interesting story. Vrinda's here.
Pillar.
He's in the pillar. Which one? There's no pillars in here.
It's in my car.
He's in Mallory's car. Let's go find him.
No, the pillar is in my car.
But he's in the pillar.
Yeah.
Vrindavan, where's God? Oh, in your heart.
That's my answer.
Ah, okay. Tirthanidhi,
He's with me.
with you, Kalindi.
He's everything.
He's everywhere. He's everything. He's present everywhere. So, this boy Prahlada, he was a young boy, 5 years old. But he was an old soul. Why? Because he was in his mother's womb for a long time. Long time. His father was a very powerful person. How powerful? Who's the most powerful person you know?
Trump.
Really? Biden. Full of power and life and energy. He's so powerful, he doesn't have... Anyhow. But this is one country power. Hiranyakashipu was so powerful, Prahlada's father, that he ruled the whole universe. And he forbid anyone to talk about God. Said, I don't want to hear this G-O-D in my kingdom. Only D-O-G. No G-O-D. No God. How did he get so powerful? Right? 60,000 years. In this age, this is called the age of Satya, where people are more powerful, able to do great austerities. And they live for 100,000 years. So he spent 60% of his life on his tippy toes. Right? And he did austerity for so long that a colony of ants formed a big mountain of their colony around his body, and they ate all his flesh, and he was surviving by the life air circulating through his bones. And by the power of his austerities, flames started coming from his hair and burning the whole universe, and all the demigods in the heavenly region were choking in the heat of his austerities. So powerful. Everyone went to Lord Vishnu, please help. Lord Brahma, please help. So Brahma went to him. So you see what you can do by austerities? But is austerity good or bad? I can do great austerities. I am a good person because I can do austerities. In Krishna's pastimes, there was a very great saintly person. I don't know if you've heard this story. I'm sorry, I should tell it anyway. Even if you have dreams about it, no problem. A demon came, the guise of a demon. They all dress as demons, right? Enacting the pastime. And he was a very big crane, and he did austerities. And Krishna came one day with his friends, and they were saying, who is this person? Oh, very great, saintly person, white, clean, peaceful, doing austerities. You imagine this big bird, like a 10-story building, chanting on one leg. Om. What does a bird sound like when it does Om? Vrindavan? Chandra? And the boy said, look at this great person. We should hear some wisdom from him and serve him and come close. And as soon as Krishna came close, with his big beak, whoosh, he ate Krishna. And Krishna got stuck in his throat. Krishna put his hands out, and he got stuck in, you can imagine the, whatever that's called. He was holding on. And then Krishna said, oh, you think your austerities make you powerful? You want to eat me? You want to eat God? Where is God? In my throat. And I will digest him. Krishna said, no. Krishna became very hot and he spat him out. And then Krishna wrestled and fought with him. And finally, Krishna put one foot down on one beak, and the other hand he put up, and Haribo, liberation. So this austerity, you can stand and do austerities. You can meditate. This makes you good. Do you do good? Do you love people? Do you serve? Are you a good person or bad? It doesn't depend on how many austerities you do. So Hiranyakashipu, Prahlad's father, was very powerful, very renounced, gave up all attachment, all sense desires. Oh, great sadhu. Great sadhu. Yes, great person. But why was he doing the austerity? What did he want? Right? I want to devour the whole world, conquer everything, and hold it in my fist. And anyone wants to do anything without my permission, I'll squeeze them like jam on bread. With some crunch. Toothpick. So this austerity didn't make him a good person. It just made him a more powerful demon. But this is a great mystery. So this discussion, this topic is a great mystery. He was actually a great person in his soul. His relationship with God, this is a great Leela of the Lord, pastime. But some strange energy, entity had possessed him, and he was in this mood. I will destroy God and anyone who believes in him. That was his desire. In the meantime, his wife, this is going to be we'll probably do part 1 tonight, knowing how things go. It's nice telling the story, right? Everyone likes to hear the story. Have you heard the story before? Okay. You've heard the story before? Okay. Everyone knows the story. So anyhow, it's nice to hear again. Like sometimes kids, they say, Mommy, tell me that story. Which one? I've told you that one 1,000 times. No, that one.
Again.
Right? That's the one I want to hear. I know some people, right? I've watched that movie 500 times. So many movies, watch another one. No, this story. So our gurus love this story. Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada said, I spoke this story 108 times in lectures, public lectures, 108 times. Gurudev loved to tell this story. So we'll tell it. So, Hiranyakashipu, this great powerful person, did these austerities. While he was doing it, he left his wife at home, and there's rivalry going on between the demigods in their heavenly region and the asuras, their brothers, who are their greatest rivals. They're always competing. So Indra went to kidnap his wife when the husband was away. This is not a good thing to do, right? And he thought, I will kill her, or I'll kill the baby in her womb, because he knew before he went to do austerities, she was pregnant. So Indra kidnapped her, and he was on the way, taking her to his realm to kill her. And Narad Muni came, the great sage, and he said, Stop! Stop! What are you doing? What right do you have to harm this innocent lady? You call yourself Indra? This is a despicable act. Indra said, no. The child here is going to be a son of that demon. How much harm? If the father is so powerful, how powerful the boy going to be? So I have to kill that boy before he's born. Narad Muni said, no, father doesn't define the son. This is yesterday's pastime. Unrelated. But interesting timing. Right? Father doesn't define the son. Father's a demon, you're going to be a demon. Father's also not a demon. It's just a messed up person. Right? With a bad role to play in this pastime. But everyone loves a good villain, right? Yeah. Who's got the best role tomorrow? Who's got the best role tomorrow? Right? Good death scene, right? A good story is defined by the villain. Good villain, good story. So, don't hurt the boy, and don't hurt the lady. No, what if he's born, he becomes very powerful? He said, listen to me, I'm your guru, let her stay with me. And so Indra released her, and he said, come to my ashram. So Narad Muni was a great sage. He's always moving. So how is it that he stayed in the ashram for so long? He said, any place where it's a very holy place, very special dham, then that's beyond time, you can stay there. So this lady sat there, and he arranged a nice place for her, and there was other ladies there in the ashram. See, people say, no, ladies in the ashram. Look at Narad Muni history, Valmiki history with Sita Devi, Shabari Rishi, Matanga and Shabari. Look, so many examples. Very nice ladies.
Right.
Yes, Kayadu. So Narad Muni gave her place, and then he said, okay, let me speak to you about God. Why? Your husband doesn't want you to hear this. So now you're with me, he's busy. I can talk to you about God now. When you go back home, he's not going to let you hear about it. So he began to speak to her for a long, long time. As long as Hiranyakashipu was doing austerities, he heard Harikatha. What is more powerful? I'm doing austerities, I'm becoming powerful. You hear for a long time, what's the benefit? But a transformation of the heart, how long does that take? We don't know. But what's more important? To become materially powerful or to become spiritually blissful? What's more important? Materially powerful or spiritually blissful?
Blissful.
How can you become blissful?
Harikatha.
You have to hear. And let that enter your ears and enter your heart. And then gradually give nectar. And then you become full of nectar. And then Prahlada ladadhaine, Prahlad. This boy was born when Hiranyakashipu got back from austerities. This person, his father, because of his austerities, he became so powerful that Brahma, who is the secondary creator, had to come and give him the boon that he would become as if immortal. Terms and conditions apply. Right? I want to be immortal! You can do the line.
That's my line.
I want to be immortal. And the sound echoed through the walls of the universe. Oh, even I'm not immortal. Lord Brahma said, I'll live for 311 trillion, 40 billion, 320 million years. But I'll also leave one day. So how can I give you what I don't have? That set him back for a while. He's like, probably 311 trillion years is enough, maybe? You know, like sometimes you have a data plan. Unlimited data. It's like, is it really unlimited data? It's always terms and conditions apply. When you look in the fine print, it's like, after this much time, we're going to cap it, and then it's going to be as good as nothing. Crawl. Snail speed, 1G. So he said, he said, give me that boon that I cannot be harmed by man or animal or weapon. He didn't say woman. Man means man, woman.
It says nobody that you created, Brahma.
So he didn't believe in God, wasn't so faithful, huh? Said, no one that you have created can harm me. And he said, I cannot be killed in the day or the night. Land or sea or sky. What else? Inside or outside. By any weapon. What else? In the air, on the ground, not by FedEx air delivery or by UPS snail delivery.
Not inside the house or outside the house.
So Brahma said, Tatashtu, so be it. So he was very happy, you know. They say with men, right? Boys don't grow up, they just get bigger toys. Yeah. Right? Right? So this little demon boy got big. Now he got a big toy, the whole universe. And he started terrorizing everybody like a big bully. Right? What's a demon? Just a bully, but some entity there also. Anyhow, the story goes that he came home. Kayadu wanted the boon that she wouldn't give birth until her husband was home. So Narad Muni spoke to her for all that time, and the boy was hearing in the womb. And he said, okay, I won't come out. So he was very comfortable. That's why I tell people, bhakti doesn't mean hard work. Me personally, my favorite time to do bhakti is when I'm laying down. Because I'm old man, no energy. I can just lay down and think about Krishna. It's easy, right? You just lay down. Krishna says, Man mana bhava, just think about me. How hard is it to think about someone you love or that is very beautiful? Right? Oh, very nice. This is bhakti. So Prahlad Maharaj is just laying in the womb. His mother's eating nice prasad, good food, and he's very comfortable. And hearing Narad Muni, drinking that Harikatha. So when he came home, she was born. Then they had a very happy life, happily ever after, right? Hiranyakashipu, Kayadu, baby Prahlad, they had a happy life. Everyone else, he was having fun, conquering the universe, Napoleon the Great, right? Conquering everyone. Earth, heaven, hell, everywhere was his dominion. In the meantime, this boy started growing up. But this boy was very special. This boy was very, very special. He was sent by God with his purpose. What was that purpose? Save your father. And help everybody. And what are you going to have to do for it? Like Christ, Prahlad's story, when you hear more about it, it's a story of sacrifice, of pain, but of mercy. So Prahlad, since he was even a 4 or 5 year old boy, he started to reveal symptoms of ecstasy, of love for God. Sometimes he would just start crying and people think, what's wrong with him? Right? Give him a toy, give him some sweet. And we'd call out, Krishna, Krishna. Why? For so long he had heard Narad Muni speak about Krishna with so much love and potency. Gurudev said, Narad Muni, someone like that, simply by their speech, this is more than initiation. Oh, I need initiation. Like you need a wedding, right? Everyone wants a wedding. Marriage, wedding. But someone's very powerful just by their sight, by their speech. Wedding finished. Right? Power of love. The power of real love. Oh, wedding formality. When are we going to get the wedding? I don't know. Who cares? I love you. You love me. Wedding finished. Narad Muni's Harikatha is so powerful. Gurudev said, great personalities, Guru. Oh, you may have many gurus, but one guru is very powerful. They'll steal your heart. Diksha Guru here, another Guru here, Mantra Guru here, Bhajan Guru here. But who is that sadhu like Narad Muni? Magnet power. Like we see in Vrindavan, we have our sadhu, right? Hundreds of gurus, disciples. But their guru says, oh, why don't you spend more time with me? Stay with me, hear from me. Yes, I'll come, Gurudev, give donation, Gurudev, and hear from Gurudev. But where are you? Oh, I can't tell you. Where are you? Somewhere very sweet. I'm always hearing about Krishna, always serving Krishna, always with the deities. You give me blessing to stay? Which group is it? Is it bona fide group? Is it authorized group? Is it rubber stamped group? No problem. Groups have their purpose. Everything has its purpose. But what is our soul's purpose? How can you control that? So our Gurudev's claim. That's why real guru sadhus, they're called thieves. They don't care whose property you are. Now you're Krishna's property. I'll collect you in my pocket and bring you to Krishna's feet. Gurudev was like that, right? Moni Amavasya, dark night, he appeared. Thief of hearts. We have the Queen of Hearts and the Thief of Hearts. Right? Like Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, so many people, so many conceptions, so many ideas, but by his love, by his potency, by everything, bas. And then where are you? Oh. We hear the story of Shamarani Mataji, right? When she came to Prabhupada, she said, I am God. He said, no problem. Very soon, we were painting his pictures. Oh, so many beautiful paintings. And then they're manifesting. Radha Raman from the painting, manifesting, right? Shalagram came from, Radha Raman came from Shalagram. Yes? Her hand? What is the power? So Narad Muni's Harikatha, Gurudev said, by the power of Harikatha, everything is complete. Then formality is all there. Right? What comes first? Love or wedding? Wedding. Marriage comes first or love comes first? So Parakya Ras, love first, love second, love third. Marriage anyhow. Swakya Ras, wedded relationship, no problem. So the point is, Narad Muni spoke so much. And Prahlad also was a very great person. Prahlad, this boy, was a very great personality. Alad Adhaine, the giver of great happiness. Alad. Where does this Alad come from? Alad means to give happiness. Alad. So this name, this boy's name was Radharani's potency is called Hladini, the giver of pleasure. Shakti, the potency of Krishna who gives him happiness. So this boy's name was Prahlad. How is that possible? So there's some secret there, some special connection there. But in this Leela, there's many stories. There's his past experience also. There's many details, and we can read the Bhagavatam to find many details, and then also commentaries from Vaishnavas. There's so many details. But we're giving here a few points, a few moods. That's it. So one day, the father said, "Oh, my boy," the father has so much attachment to young son. Very beautiful. The father said, right, this school system is not modern. 4 or 5 years old going to school. Since that time, millions of years ago, for what reason, I don't know, since 3 or 4 years old, you're in a prison of school. And what is the knowledge being taught? People think modern education is bad. That time education was bad. What to speak of now? Prahlada Maharaj went to this school and he's thinking, what are they talking about? Right? What are they filling your head up with? Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. They say education is what you learn after you forget what you learned in school. Everyone's teaching you all this politics, nonsense, how to be a big enjoyer, how to control, how to exploit. Economics means someone will suffer on our behalf. This cheating economics. Capital, not theism, capitalism. Capital is our God. And in that capital we trust. In the dollar we trust. That's why there's a song, right? 1, 2, 3. How's it go? Money, money, it's sweeter than honey. You got the money, then who needs the honey? What's the next line? I don't know. So there's a song. Anyhow, Gurudev said, money is God. And therefore you go to school.
Those are the mantra for good health.
So, we only have a few minutes left here. 10 minutes maybe. So we'll continue this story tomorrow. Morning or evening, I don't know. But we'll bring it up to a good point. Where is God? So, and what is real education? So the father thought, my darling son, I love him so much. And he called for him. He said, my boy, brought him in his lap, my boy, what did you learn today in school? And what's the best thing you've learned in school? You imagine, he's like my 5-year-old son. And it's described that he would bathe him with tears. He had so much affection. So affection makes you a good person, right? Oh, you have so much love. Is this self-love or love for another, or what is this? That's why our Gurudev would say real love, pure love, and worldly lust and desire and attraction, so-called love, is different. His father was crying, oh my dear boy, right? What have you learned in school? Prahlada smiled. Oh, okay. Now the lesson starts. I am not here as a student. Not at Muni, my guru. That was my school. You think these teachers here are my teachers? They're blind. Monkey and bull. Lusty and crazy. Their names were Sanda and Amarka, which means a bull and a monkey. These are our teachers. Right? Swami Prabhupada would say, there's many slaughterhouses in America. University slaughterhouse, high school slaughterhouse. Prabhupada would speak like that. No shy. Why? Something may be good there, but because of all the other stuff, it's being spoiled. You know, what's the Pink Floyd song? Just another brick in the wall. Teachers!
Leave these kids alone.
We don't need your education. Doom to doom doom. So Prahlada Maharaj said, no need this. All right, we can do a song with this melody. Tat sadhu manya suravaya dehinam. Doom 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 doom. Oh, you want to know what is good? Sadhu. What is sadhu? Sadhu means good. What is good? What is the good? We're looking for what is the good, right? Tat sadhu manye, you want to understand manye, what is good? O Asurya Varya, you are the greatest of the Asuras. Asura means those who are against God. So it's not good or bad, but this ego, right, that's become perverted and full of these anarthas and lust and greed and all this trauma and nonsense baggage together in this body. Asura Varya, the greatest, most powerful, Dehinam, the body of the most powerful demon. It didn't say the soul of the most powerful demon, because the soul is not a demon. Soul is pure. That's why we say we're celebrating the disappearance day of Hiranyakashipu's body, but Atma is Krishna's associate. Jai Vijay, great personality. But this stuff, this Dehinam, this bag of the body, mind, ego complex, and all the nonsense junk mixed up there, greatest of the demons. Hiranyakashipu smiled. Yes, this is true. I am the greatest of the demons. Go on. Sada samudigna. What? Samudigna sada. You're always disturbed. Sada samudigna. Dhyam. Asat grahat. Graha means an eclipse. And it means to try to grasp something. But what is he grasping? Asat. Illusion. Sada samudigna dhyam asat grahat. You're grasping onto illusion. How can you be happy? What should I do? What should you do? Sada samudigna dhyam asat grahat. Hidvatma patam griham andakupam. You're stuck in the bottom of a blind, dark well. Griha. This cage. The cage. Four-wall prison. You think, I'm not a prisoner. I have a mansion. I have a big mansion and I rule the world. How am I in a cage? No, you're in a well. Because you can go anywhere, but you can't escape the prison of your own mind and your attachment to illusion. So what are you going to do? Tyaktva, give it up. Sara samudigna dhyam satgrahat hidvatma patam grihamanda kupam vanam gato. This little boy said, "Oh father, go to Vrindavan. Vanam gato, go to the forest. Vanam gato yad, and harim ashrayat, take shelter of God." God? God? That affection he had disappeared in a moment. Now that affection became rage. Rage, right? Powerful person, you go against their wishes, and they're like a tyrant. I don't know, how do you define a tyrant, right? Petty tyrant. They may think, oh, I'm doing good. But if you oppose them a little bit, they're ready to devour you. So Prahlada was thrown aside. So this is the problem. This is the situation. Prahlada tried to give good instruction, but it said you have to be careful. But Prahlada doesn't have to be careful. Fearless warrior. Fearless warrior. He never fought with his father, but he spoke the truth. We are not fighters. We are lovers. But people say, oh, you're always fighting. No, we're not fighting. To speak the truth is not to fight. It's to serve and to help. So Prahlada spoke like that. And the story goes on. We can say to be continued, but I'll tell a few things. To be continued is okay? Yeah. To be continued, morning time. But I want to speak for a couple of minutes about Radharaman. Today is his day. Radharaman. So the point came later in the story. So we do a spoiler. Okay, a lot of people know the story. So we'll stop this video here. Okay, everybody, bye-bye. If you don't know the story of Prahlada, then we'll tell this story tomorrow. But Radharaman, later on, his father tried to hurt him and kill him again and again. He became so against him because he sent him back to school, re-education camp. Didn't work. And he brought him back and he spoke more about Krishna and more about Vishnu and more about God. And he became so angry, he came to the point he tried to kill him. And he couldn't kill him no matter what he did. This, that, the other. Poison him, put him in boiling oil, throw him off a cliff. Krishna would catch him. Poison couldn't affect him. Snakes wouldn't bite him. He put in a pit of snakes. They all were like, oh. They played with him, right? Like Mahadev. Snakes don't bite him. They're like his friends, right? We have cats and dogs. Mahadev has nice snakes, right? His friends.
He has such a loving
Yeah.
heart. How could it be?
Prahlad had so much love. The snakes also, oh, my friend. They were all embracing him and happily, and he was sitting there chanting kirtan, right? Doing kirtan. All the snakes were also bobbing their heads and doing some background chim chim chim. So finally, after he couldn't kill him with any means, whatever he tried, he became so frustrated and said, how are you so powerful? Where does this power come from? I can't understand. Prahlad said, I'm not fighting with you. I'm not doing anything. I'm not trying to resist even. You're trying to kill me. I'm not trying to save myself even. I'm not running away. I'm not doing anything. It's not my fault. I don't know what's happening. How are you so powerful? He said, the same power that is in you. I don't know. It's protecting me. I don't know why. If God wants to kill you, who can save you? If God wants to save you, who can harm you? So I don't know what's going on, but I know God. God, that word again. Where is your God? I don't see him anywhere. He said, your conception of friend and enemy, this is all illusion. This is one of the things Prahlad told him. This is my friend, this is not my friend. This is all the illusion of the mind, attachment to this world. Realized soul knows there's no friend, there's no enemy. God is your friend. Everything else is illusion. And when you understand God is your friend, you develop your relation with God, then you are a friend for everyone. That's Bhakta Bandhav. Friend with God, then friend for everyone. And then it's possible. Otherwise, friend with everyone, not friend for God. Not possible. So Prahlad said he's everywhere. Where is your God? He's everywhere? Yes, where else? I don't know. In my heart, in your heart. He's always hiding. This Vishnu is always hiding. Come out, face me, fight me face to face, coward. So he thought, is he in this pillar? Is he in this pillar? Yes. So he took his club, or he took his fist. Different times, different places, different ages, it's told differently. He struck the column, and Lord Narasimhadev appeared. A certain point, when you had enough, right, you come back and you say, look, right, here's your feather. It's a side story. Right? That was not God. This is the Hiranyakashipu. Don't forget me. So Nrsimhadev said, oh, right, you're disturbing my Prahlad. And then they began to dance. Beautiful dance. Right? With the sword, there's a beautiful painting of Hiranyakashipu like flying, jumping, and he has a shield and a sword, and he's in the air, and the Nrsimhadev is ready for a good fight. The Nrsimhadev is smiling. So, Tava kara kamala varena kama bhuta shringam dhalita hiranyakashipu tanu bringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai, victory to that Lord, the real Lord of the universe, Jagadish, the real Lord, not this fake Lord. Hiranyakashipu, not fake God. He said, don't worship anyone but me. In Hindi we say, Char din ka chandi. Fir andere raat. You want to learn this verse? Char din ke chandi means for some days you feel very powerful, very big, king of the world. In America it works because 4 days means 4 years president. Then char din ke chandi means, everything's very great for a few days. Afterwards, you're nobody, no one. This is all the fake gods, fake people, right? I am everything. Everyone should worship me. How long will this last? Jai Jagadish Hare. That Lord Nrsingadev appeared, protected his devotee Prahlad. What about the father? All that nonsense has to be removed, and then the soul, the pure soul, comes out. Remove all that. Sarvatma Snapanam, bathing process. Have to take a bath. Hiranyakashipu, Nrsingadev gave him a bath. That Asurya Varya Dehinam, that body, Anartha body, obstacle body, pain body, trauma body, all that Maya body, bathing. Bathe it away. Wash it away. And then pure Atma comes out and then is with God. Then all that, forget. That then becomes pastime. Pastime. You forget and it just becomes in the past time. So Hiranyakashipu disappeared. Jai Hiranyakashipu disappearance day ki. So he disappeared. But the Atma never disappears. Atma is pure, Atma is eternal. So that Atma goes with God. But this is the point. Where is God? Where is God? Where is God? Where is God? Therefore we say, right? Ito parato nashringo yato tamitato nashringo bahir nashringo hridaye nashringo. God is outside, God is within. Here, everywhere I look, God is present. What is the fear? Yannama vivaso bhayan, those who are afraid of the material existence, simply by chanting the name Hari. Hari means lion, power, the protector of the devotee, and the remover of all obstacles. That Hari, chanting that name, fear personified runs away in fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. Fear is how powerful? Fear is illusion. But it's very powerful when your darkness is powerful when the sun isn't present. In the presence of the sun, there's darkness. So God is in His names. You chant Hare Krishna. Darkness is no longer present, but it comes back. Therefore again, Hare Krishna, and then it comes back. Hare Krishna. Anytime you get into the darkness, Hare Krishna, fear runs away. So Nrsingadev is our protector. But he manifested from that pillar in that fierce form. Why? To protect the devotees. But today, Radharaman, right? Nrsingadev for the devotee is very soft. He's not a fearful. Nrsingadev for Prahlad, after Nrsingadev gave a bath to Hiranyakashipu. Why? One time we were in Vrindavan, and there was one boy that Prabhuji kept chastising. He said, "Why do you keep chastising me?" He said, "I'm not chastising you. You're wearing smelly, dirty clothes. I'm telling you, wash your clothes. I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with your dirty clothes." So in other words, the soul doesn't have any problem. It's dirty clothes. You got mud and dirt on it and it's smelling bad. So take the clothes off or wash them. Wear some clean clothes. You don't have a problem. Just change your outfit. Change your outlook. How? Sometimes it's stained, so it's difficult. But Guru Vaishnavas would say, Nrsingadev, Prahlad both came for the father, Hiranyakashipu. Nrsingadev didn't come to save Prahlad. Prahlad was already safe. Everything else didn't hurt him. Why was Hiranyakashipu now he himself is like yelling, "Oh, how are you so powerful? And now I'm going to punch you?" What's that going to do? If all the demons couldn't hurt him, boiling oil couldn't hurt him, the snakes, the elephant, throwing him off a cliff, all that couldn't hurt him. And now Hiranyakashipu is going to hurt Prahlad? You think it's possible? So Nrsingadev came to save Prahlad. Yes, this is conventional understanding for those who, but this is true in one sense, but already he was pure protected. You can't hurt someone who doesn't have it in their karma, but also whose God is protecting. There's many stories we'll tell. Even your bad karma may be there, but God wants to protect you through Guru and Sadhu. They don't care even bad karma. Bad karma is nothing to them. It's like if you have a ticket, right? You have a parking ticket, bad karma, parking ticket. But there's some important work you're doing for like the federal government, and they need you for something. You say, okay, but you got to get rid of all my parking tickets. Then I'm going to help you. Okay, parking ticket's gone. Bad karma gone. Now what do you want? Right? Bad karma is nothing. There's many stories about this. We don't have time now. Many stories. Bad karma, powerful sadhu, powerful guru, this is useless. Your desire is valuable. Your greed is valuable. Your faith is valuable. Karma. Bhagavad Gita says there's 5 topics. Karma, time, the Lord, God, the soul, and what? Moksha? The point is that of these 5, karma is easy to transcend. It's temporary. The principle of karma is eternal. But you yourself, through bhakti yoga, easily cross over. You can easily cross over. But where is God? Hiranyakashipu, Prahlada said, oh, the Lord was very soft and gentle and beautiful. This beautiful, ferocious, you've seen the picture of ferocious Nrsingadev lion, right? But the boy saw him, oh, like my dear beloved friend. Like sometimes kids who are afraid of monsters, right? Have a teddy bear. Ferocious, powerful. But to them, protector, guardian. Nrsingadev to Prahlada, oh, everyone was afraid. Brahma afraid, Indra afraid, Lakshmi afraid, everyone's shaking. Not a Nrsingadev. No one, not Ad Muni, no one would approach him. They said, Prahlada, you go, Prahlada, you go. And he came up and Nrsingadev was busy like devouring all these warriors and demons and throwing them all aside. Why? Sometimes God has anger because of all this nonsense and he just wants to remove it. Transcendental anger. Right? Ugra Nrsinga. Ugra means But Prahlada came up, and Nrsingadev became like soft as butter. It said that his fingernails looked very sharp, but they were just like lotus petals. Beautiful lotus petals. And then Prahlada came on his lap, and now Nrsingadev, he himself began to caress and weep. And later on, he said, okay, let's go. They went to a beautiful place called Nrsingavalli, took a bath in this beautiful lake created by the demigods. And then Lakshmi Devi made this very nice sweet rice. And Prahlada was going to offer to Nrsingadev. But Nrsingadev said, no, I'm going to feed you. Right? Generally, we make offering to God. He said, no, now I'm going to feed you first, and I'll take your food. So he began to feed him. Imagine how gentle his hand must be. That he can feed this little baby, 5-year-old baby Prahlada. Big Nrsingadev is feeding him. Right? And it said with his tongue, he licked his head like a tiger lady. Tiger lady means, tiger lady. Lioness. Like a lioness licks her cubs. Bhagavatam says like that. Nrsingadev licked Prahlada with so much affection, like a lioness will lick her cubs. Right? So we talked about this last night also. A little bit. But then, next day, day after, right, Nrsinga Chaturdasi, and then Radharaman. Right? Today is Radharaman appearance day. To show he is not so scary, not so fearsome. And that Leela is there, that pastime is there, that need was there. But God is one, God is not many. Right? So he's also Radharaman. He said, oh, come with me to Vrindavan. Come with me to Vrindavan. How did Radharaman appear? Right? The love of his devotee was so strong, he couldn't stay away. Gopala Bhatta Goswami, his love was so powerful. He was also a young boy when he met Mahaprabhu. Young boy, he met Mahaprabhu in South India, and he would serve him and spend time with him. And then Mahaprabhu said, come, you can come, but stay and serve your parents. Take care of your parents. When you're done with that, then you can come to me. Right? And later he was in Vrindavan, always thinking about Krishna, and Krishna cannot stay away. He said, Krishna is very attracted to anywhere there's love, especially the devotees. Right? So if you develop in bhakti, Krishna will find you. Then all of a sudden you'll have this beautiful Krishna. You think, I cannot forget you. Right? I'm going to offer you my sense of smell, incense. I'm going to offer you my sense of sight, my eyes for you, my smell. I want to smell you, see you, fan you, means all my senses. This arati is gopi bhav. All the senses, everything for Krishna. Fan, sense of touch. Arati lamp, sight. Why is the deep so important, the arati? Lamp, why? Because this is how love develops. Purvarag. Right? Ramananda Roy was talking to Mahaprabhu about the love of Radha for Krishna. He said, that love developed from one glance. What is that? The arati lamp, the glance of love. Prema pradipa, the lamp of love. Prema pradipa arati shobha. I'm offering you arati with my eyes. What is the arati? How do the gopis do arati of Krishna? With their eyes. And then they offer to his feet, and they become transfixed on the beauty of his feet. And they offer to his navel, and then to his face. And then all three together, Radharaman. Why? When they were making these deities of Krishna, they said, his feet, just like Madan Mohan. Right? His navel, just like Govinda, right? Face, just like Gopinath. All together, Radharaman. So how does the Lord appear? When the love of his devotee is so powerful, it attracts him to them. Therefore, you don't have to go looking for God. People are wandering around, looking for God. Will I find him? When he's looking for you, then you will find him. Yes? So he's looking for you, therefore you found him. Why? You were looking for him. So he said, okay, I'll come. So when you are looking for God, eventually he'll say, okay, you've looked long enough. Now I'll start finding you. I'll look for you. Then we find Krishna. This path in Bhakti Yoga is for those who are eager for real love and affection and belonging with that personality of Godhead. The personality of Godhead. Right? That sweetness, that rasa, that relationship. So Radharaman appeared. Why? Gopala Bhatta Goswami had so much love. He was serving Shalagram with complete faith. Shalagram also came to him, and he tried to put him back in the river. There's Gandaki River where Shalagram comes from. And he was doing puja there, and he would come out, and he'd put him back, and he'd come out and put him back. No, I'm going to be with you. Don't leave me behind. Sanatana Goswami was the same thing. Sanatana Goswami was in Mathura. The boy said, no, I'll be with you, Madan Mohan. I'll stay with you. Govindaji, same thing. All these great Goswamis, third deities are like, nope. Gangamata Goswami, nope, I'm with you. I know your fruit, your love is ripe. Prem Phal, the fruit of your love. Such a fragrance is there. Right? In the forest, the fruit doesn't have to advertise, make a commercial. Come pick me. Pick me. Right? The fragrance of that fruit, the honeybees will come. The flower even, they'll come. And then parrots will come. What is that parrot? Who is the parrot? Bumblebee is Krishna and parrot is Krishna. Bumblebee Krishna comes for the nectar and the flower. Parrot Krishna comes for the sweet fruit. Right? That's why Vilap Kusumanjali begins. What? Oh, Rupa! How you have cut? It's possible? You have a cut in your lip. It's like some parrot has bitten your lip. How is that possible? Your husband is away from town? Maybe that expert parrot Krishna has come. And her face became red. This is Mangala Charanam, auspicious invocation. So, we should not think, we should see in all the avatars, we see Krishna. So, when you think of Nrsingadev, think of Krishna, then how is he scary? Is Krishna wearing that costume? Nrsingadev is Krishna, but really is Krishna. How sweet, how beautiful. Krishna has no weapon. Vrindavan, Krishna has any weapon? Sword, bow, arrow? No. What is his weapon? Very powerful weapon. Very secret weapon. What is Krishna's weapon? His flute? Run away. Before you hear the flute. Quick, go, 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 go. If you hear that flute, it's finished. That weapon. That's why here Krishna we say, okay, Radharani, keep his flute. Very dangerous weapon. Here even that weapon has to be given up. So, Radharaman appeared because of the love of Gopala Bhatta Goswami. So God in the deity form is to reciprocate with his devotees and to ripen their love, and develop their relationship. And he appears, the deities we worship, all appear from the hearts of the pure devotees who have pure love for him. So we worship that Radharaman, and tomorrow we hear more. Now our Prahlada has arrived. Prahlada is here. Hi, Narayani. Okay, so we'll have Arati together. And Jai Shri, Rasanidhi, Haribol. Okay, please forgive my ramblings. Vanchakalpadurupasya kripa sindhuvevacha pritanang pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.